One is real simple, SomNote. This is a real app. Well, I audited hundreds of real apps until I found vulnerable ones, and I notified them, and they don't care, like so many others. So I downloaded this thing, and it's called Base 1031.22. So if I go to my downloads folder, there it is, Base 1031.22. So I'm going to install it and log in with email. All right. So let's go onto my phone, okay, and we're done with mAdHar, so I'm just going to kill it. I don't want to run it or do anything with it. Let's get rid of all the things that are running. My goodness, a lot of junk running on my phone. Okay, now my downloads are here. There's my base thing. So there it goes on my phone. Okay, and now launch it and log in with email, all right? SomNote is here, and I let it do whatever it wants, I guess. I guess I have to prove whatever. Okay, allow this, sure, what do I care? Well, I don't know what this garbage is. There, okay, now I can grant all permissions. Let's see. How about I grant permission? All right, allow. Okay, there we are. Now I can log in with email. Okay. Enter any email and password and click the login button. Okay, so I agree and start. There we are. I finally made it through. I can put in test@aol.com and password and log in. Okay, there. All right, now we're going to put a secret in here. So we're going to put an X to get past the login screen. And for VIP privileges, we're going to click X to close it. All right, so I'm just going to relaunch the app. All right, SomNote, okay. Now I'm not going to log in. I'm just going to close it with the X. And at VIP privileges, I'm going to close that. Okay, now I can get started with SomNote and add a secret message. So I get started with SomNote. Now I can hit plus to put a note in here. All right, I type in a secret message, which is going to be top secret information. Okay. Okay, so I put in stuff, then I save it, save up here, okay, and there it is, top secret information saved on my phone. Okay, now I'm going to close SomNote, and we're going to, let's get rid of this garbage. Okay, all right, and we're going to pull it from the phone. Okay, so I'm going to close it here. All right, and I could pull it from the phone, but I don't really have to. I already downloaded it from my web page, so I'm not going to bother with this. I've already got it in my downloads folder, and I can view the Android manifest right here in Android Studio. All I got to do is drag and drop base 1031 into there. There we go. Now we can look at Android manifest. All right, so I want to find the provider. The point of this is to see a vulnerable provider. We are going to find SomNote database provider. In here, the providers tend to be at the bottom. Service, receiver, provider. Okay, there's a provider. And here's another provider. Firebase, that's something from Google. They're sort of all mixed up here. All right, maybe I'm just going to use Control F to find it. I want to find SomNote database. You just go to the top and see if find will work. I think it will. Yeah. SomNote. SomNote. Note.data. There we are. Somnote.database, Somnote provider. There's an exported provider here. All right. That's all I wanted to show you. It's exported and it has no permissions required to access it. So any app on the phone can access it. And that's the point. You should define permissions inside there if you want to, but they didn't define any permissions. Now we're going to find URIs with JADX GUI. This is how you exploit providers. You find this content. So let's go back to the JADX GUI and open that app. I'm going to not save the current app. I'm going to go here and get the latest thing, which is this base. There we go. All right. So this is the Somnote. And what I'm going to do is navigation text search for content SomCloud. Okay. Navigation text search for content com.soundcloud, which is the name of the app. And there they are. Here's some URIs highlighted there. There. These are various things. Provider, Somnote attach name, folders, notes, status, and things like that. So these are the URIs that lead you into stored data in that content provider. And this is the one we like, the one called Notes, so we can just read it with ADB. And you will read the notes that are saved on the phone. So here, I can just do that. And there we go. Now here's information. Somnote is a fast, your friendly cloud note. And somewhere here should be the one I made, although I'm not seeing it. Maybe I somehow failed to save the one I put in.
You're the pool phone, right? You're using the original APK.
I didn't have to modify the APK. That's the point. The original APK is vulnerable. And
you modified the app inside the phone.
I did not modify the app. This is the original app, and I'm not modifying it at all. Just like
you add something into the app.
I did not.
You add node inside the phone.
Yes, I did. That's right. But it shouldn't be.
You need to pull the APK from the phone.
No, that's the point. You don't. Remember the ES File Explorer, open the port, and you can see the photos. This one has a vulnerable content provider, so you can see the notes. Now, this shows titles. This is the one, I think, that shows you the new note. This is the one that shows you the new note. It's a different one. It's Somnote Notes Projection, title, content. This is what you have to do to get this one. This is how you see the secret information. There you go. And now I should be able to see the secret information, but it looks like I'm not, unless it was at the start. Might have been. It was. That's the one that dumps it out. So the point is that's what a vulnerable content provider does. It's storing it in a database, and then it's exporting the database so anybody can see it. So any other app on the phone can just read those files. So this is like storing things in a folder that has read, write, execute permission for the whole world. It's a ridiculous security vulnerability, and that's what I wanted to show you. This is an unprotected container, just like those Amazon containers that were unprotected. The whole world could see into them. All right, so let me check for comments in the Twitch. Yeah, okay, nothing new. So I'm going to stop the recording.